Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Spartans will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Chanticleers offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this one.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. The Chanticleers want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from this last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was...
It's a running room. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Aldridge. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Makes the catch. It's Aldridge. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the ground to try to move the chains. Open space at the 25. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fires to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Coastal! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. The sure hands, it's Contreras. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to scramble. On the run, deep down the right side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The give on the inside. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the shot to clear is in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage,
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Takes the grab on the left. Snowed under by the defense. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. Let's go. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Oh, they're after him. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Gonna let it fly. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Here we go. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Here's the pressure. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
There's no substitute for experience, and the QB did the right thing there. 3rd and short in field goal range. Can't take a negative play, can't turn it over. Just throw it away. Now, if you want to kick a field goal, you've got that opportunity.
Making side adjustments here. He's looking to pass. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll... This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they...
Touchdown, San Jose State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored another out.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to...
There he goes! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. And the Chanticleer is moving quickly to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Chanticleer! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Snags it down the right side. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Coastal Carolina.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Matthews. Dances away to buy time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds a man by himself. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the shot that clears are in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Safe completion on the screen. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And the shot that clears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Crosses the 10. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Big guy smells it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Made a defender miss.
And this guy's showing...
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Spartans want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quickly complete. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. That last completion sets him up on second down. Buys a little time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Working that left side now. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Wants to throw it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Another first down. To the air, it's Matthews. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down. Red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, Spartan! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20, come.
Offense in a split backfield. They'll move the wide receiver. The run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The short hands, it's Aldridge. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Matthews. And it's incomplete on third down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. At the 45 on its way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. It's on target and complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Got some room, entered to the goal line. so close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Spartans! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments, and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for a man. It's Matthews. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Spartans enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice.
He lobs one high down the left side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's a first down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the play. Second down coming up.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation